Hello everybody, this is Bowser Galaxy 10.
God damn it, I knew it.
I'm going to do a rambling review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
So, remember when I said Doctor Strange probably wasn't lasting long at the top of the list? I remembered how close Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was the favorite. This is amazing.
My memory was like, I'm not sure if I like the first one or the second one better. After watching them both, I like this one better.
Yeah.
As amazing as the first one is, this one's even better.
Both are great, though.
Yeah.
Both are way up there.
So, where shall we begin?
Not as fun of a soundtrack, but still pretty good.
Yeah. I will say with the soundtrack, though, it's cool that they actually used songs and, they're like, yeah, we're gonna take the song from the soundtrack and make it, actually directly relevant to the plot and the characters talk about the song.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was really cool. Even though for the first time I watched this movie, I'm like, that is super cool.
Okay, let's go for easy choices. God, he's easy in this. Is there an easy character in this?
I don't know.
What was Antenna-Girl's name?
Mantis.
Yeah, let's start with her.
Mantis, new character.
Yep.
She is a worthy member of the Guardians. I
love those. I love those type of emotion responding people.
Yeah.
I like that way more than just mind reading.
Yeah. And past are freaking cool. Mantis is cool. She is also freaking hilarious and plays off Drax wonderfully.
Yep.
She's delightful. I love her.
She's disgusting and beautiful on the inside.
I am disgusting. Yay!
Her at the beginning reminded me of Igus. I also like breathing.
Yeah.
Hello, humans. I also like breathing.
Yeah. Mantis is
I don't remember Drax being as good as in the first movie.
Yeah.
He is amazing in this.
Yeah, Drax is wonderful. He's
I do he went from being one of the Guardians that I forgot was there to being hilarious every scene he's in.
Yeah.
To stealing the show multiple times.
But he would never. He would deny it, of course, because he too is extraordinary.
Exactly.
Humble. Extraordinarily humble.
Exactly. He is the most humble.
Yeah, Drax is amazing.
Also, what the freak is up with his fascination for penises? At the beginning of the movie.
He has no filter.
And I love him for it. I am bad with people's names.
Which character?
Blue Lady?
Nebula?
Yeah.
I think this is a movie where Nebula finally becomes a character you like.
Yeah, I was like... She just felt like Blue Gamora in the last one. Blue Gamora that's not interesting.
Yeah, she's just like, I hate Gamora, I'm evil.
This one actually gives her reasoning, and pretty good one.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very well done. It's cool seeing her and Gamora reconcile somewhat. There's still some tension between them, which makes sense, but
yeah.
But they're also always like, yeah, they care about each other. And it's great to see. And she's also just freaking cool.
Yeah.
She's a cool fighter and stuff. Yeah. Nebula's cool.
Yep. Gamora?
Gamora's just
Regular old Gamora. It's about the same, except that she's more of, I am in a room full of morons.
yeah.
Let's go.
She's the level-headed. She's the level-headed one to balance out all the morons in the group.
Yep.
She's a very important character here.
Yep.
Like I almost think the Guardians wouldn't work without Gamora.
Yeah,
you need
the straight man.
Yeah.
Or in this case,
Which I guess Peter does that on occasion. He plays that role on occasion when he needs to, but
he's mostly fighting with too busy fighting with Rocket to be the straight man most of the time.
He has like the 2 to 3 straight man moments per movie kind of thing. While Gamora usually is carrying it.
Okay.
But again, she also has the cool stuff with Nebula, which keeps her from being just there.
Time for the more difficult choices. Rocket's hilarious.
I love Rocket.
Again, I was so freaking happy last movie that I wasn't just like the smart one of the group.
Yeah, he is
wisecracking and I love him.
He's wisecracking, he's kind of a jerk. But it's like you get to see like both sides of it, of like, yeah, he's a jerk, and sometimes you're like, Rocket, why are you being a jerk? Why you gotta be like that? But then you also you'd been on the other side, you'd see like he does care. He's just very tsundere.
Yep.
He's a tsundere boy.
Yeah.
And then him with Groot, he has Groot's dad, and it is delightful.
Yep. I freaking love Rocket's interaction with a bunch of people.
Yeah, Rocket's awesome.
Now for the divisive parts. Mini Groot. I love Mini Groot. Not to the extent of full-grown Groot. But I do love Mini Groot.
Yeah, I prefer Groot. I prefer the full-grown Groot. I'm like, with Mini Groot, I'm like, Mini Groot's great. He's very cute. He's very fun. I love his character. It's awesome. But also a hyper version.
Yeah, it feels like everyone who was uneasy about Edna appearing again in Incredibles 2, this is what they're scared of, where they've realized, wow, a lot of people like this person, put them in more.
Yeah. I feel like
that's not the character's fault.
Yeah,
that's not this film's fault.
Yeah, I feel like they overstepped a little bit with it.
The Groot TV show, I'm already feeling like there's an issue with that in seconds.
At this point, it's
like I can tell where it's like Groot became a bit too popular.
Yeah, I will say that the beginning of the movie though, that was funny.
It felt like a Final Fantasy X final boss, but with Groot dancing in front of the screen.
Yeah. And you get to hear Mr. Blue Sky the whole time. Yep. It's great. Mm-hmm. I love Mr. Blue Sky. It's a good song.
Okay, let's go over a character that's not on screen, but Yondu's first mate, Kraglin. If you guys don't remember this person, Joel probably didn't either. This guy is hilarious.
I kind of remember. I kind of remembered him. I did. Sure as heck did not. I did not know his name until we looked it up after the movie. Because I was like, we decided to look him up because I was like, I like this character and we need to talk about him. I don't know what his name is. But he's awesome. He's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
But also like his loyalty to Yondu is like really it's really touching and enjoyable, and I like it a lot. And it's really cool to see him take on Yondu's mantle at the end of the movie. Even if he's not credited.
My God, I love this character. I was so depressed he does not join the Guardians because of his death. Good God, I was nearly in tears.
I have not gotten through this movie without crying on that scene.
Jesus Christ.
That is legitimately, like, Yondu's death and Yondu's funeral, that is like... That's
the Spock's funeral to you?
What?
That's the equivalent of the Spock funeral from Star Trek 2 for you?
Maybe.
Where it's like every Star Trek fan cries at that scene.
Something like that. But yeah,
yeah. Yondu's amazing and also good freaking God, that arrow.
So,
we just see a montage of him just decimating literally his entire traitorous crew.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. How does this guy lose? The answer is, you either get behind him, or he asphyxiates in space.
Pretty much.
Those are your options.
It's like, yeah, he's got the most ridiculous firepower ever, but he is just a dude.
Yeah, but that freaking scene where he's just looking at the security cameras, just seeing the arrow just kill everyone. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Good thing he never aimed them at the Guardians. I don't think most of them would have lived.
Yeah, he probably could have killed them all in a second if he wanted to.
Yeah. But yeah, Yondu best dad. Let's go over worst dad now.
Ego. I think he's one of the better villains in the MCU, honestly.
Yeah, but that's not saying much, but yeah, he's definitely up there.
I think he's one of the few villains in the MCU where I'm like, this is a good villain.
Yep.
He's good.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe it's not, it's like, you probably see it coming, see the twist coming.
Yeah, I saw.
I
saw it coming. I wasn't sure if he was main villain or just traitorous villain.
But yeah, who cares?
Yeah,
it's well done.
Yeah,
it's very well done. You totally understand his motivations. You can kind of buy that Quill kind of goes along with it at first, but then it's like, wait,
what?
You didn't. You freaking did what? What'd you do to my mom?
Dead.
Man.
Should we go over Quill already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quill's awesome.
Honestly, not much of the movie, though.
Yeah. they have a lot of screen time on the other Guardians, which I'm totally cool with.
Which I am perfectly fine with, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of
like... It's just kind of weird, but it's like, yeah, I do like that idea.
Yeah. It works pretty well.
It definitely worked because if they just brought Yondu in with like 10 minutes of screen time in the movie and then just killed him off, I probably would not have felt much if he was just in like 10 minutes of the movie. But the fact that he was in like half the movie's runtime, I love.
Yeah.
And also the fact that I loved him already from Guardians 1.
Yeah. They're like, well, we took this character that you really enjoyed for the first movie, and then you made him the best dad.
Yep.
I'm Mary Poppins,
and then
y'all.
Make you sad. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. This movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
It also has like 3 after credits scenes?
5 or something, I don't know.
I think I like that more than having to sit through the whole credits thing.
We need to talk about the priestess and those people. They're also...
Meh.
They're pretty funny. They're pretty funny.
They're pretty funny. That's about
I think they help keep things interesting by having kind of like an additional threat other than just ego. So they're kind of like, they have a purpose, they serve their purpose, they're funny.
Oh, we forgot about the most dangerous character and the most terrifying one. Taserface!
Oh...
We almost forgot about the dangerous Taserface! There is always going to be at least one line I remember him for. Hey, should we squash this guy? Nah, he's too adorable.
No, he's too adorable. It's too adorable for us to kill him.
And then they bully him, and I'm like, I want you dead.
Yeah, and then we just laugh as he's like, let them know that it was Taserface. Yeah. Rip Taser.
What was your next choice?
I would feel bad, but I don't.
I do love the kind of movie that separates the heroes so they get like half screen time and such.
Yeah.
I do love those kinds of movies a lot.
Yeah, this movie...
What a shock! Another movie that's filled with things I love.
This movie is a delight.
Yeah.
Honestly, this movie, like, after this viewing, I'm like, this movie's probably like top 10 MCU for me.
So it's at the top for me right now.
I don't know, but quite. It's like probably top. I can see it being easily being top 10. It might approach top 5.
I'm like, yeah, it's gonna hold a spot at the first place. What's the next MCU? Spider-Man? It's not lasting long, probably.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
It's probably not lasting long once again. Because, you know, slight bias towards Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like, the only reason I'm like, yeah, this is probably this is probably top 5 is I'm like, yeah, off the top of my head, I could think of like 5 movies that in the MCU that probably beat this one, but...
Yeah, and I'm looking at a few of them on the way, and I'm like, it has stiff competition.
Yeah, but I think out of the ones we've watched so far, I think this one's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I think this is my favorite movie we'll watch through.
Finally passed
Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier still beats this one, but...
It finally passed the first Avengers movie.
Yeah. Easily.
Finally.
This beats Avengers. Does not beat Winter Soldier though.
I can see that. Just goes to show what kinds of movies we want to see.
Does not beat Winter Soldier. I'd say it's probably like within 2 or 3 spots of it though.
Cap's still my favorite superhero though.
Yeah.
But Cap's still my favorite of the MCU. For now. Again. Spider-Man's next. I do not see any of these statements lasting that much longer. If it's not Homecoming, it's probably going to be one of the other 2. From what I've heard from them.
I mean, honestly, like, my ranking of the 3 was like, Homecoming, I was like, Homecoming's amazing. Far From Home is slightly not as good. And then No Way Home is like, that one's one of those 5 that I said was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No Way Home is incredible.
From what I've heard of No Way Home, I'm seeing that one beating everything else by the end, but we'll see. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Like, do I see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 lasting long at the top spot? No. It's not gonna last long at the top spot.
Yeah,
we're running into hard.
Yeah, we're into
literally
the
next
of,
is
like,
Homecoming, Ragnarok, and Black Panther, and then Infinity War.
Yeah,
do I see it lasting long at the top? No.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, which of the movies coming up aren't heavy hitters? Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's about it.
Oh, so everything after.
And I say that, and despite that, I'm like, Ant-Man and the Wasp is still pretty good. And Captain Marvel isn't terrible.
Yep.
Yep. And then I'm the guy who's like, unpopular opinion, Black Widow's incredible.
Have you noticed that most of any movie that ranks highly on the favorites list gets the shorter reviews? This has only been 20 minutes.
It's like we don't know what to... It's like, we're like...
What?
We don't have anything to complain about. What do we do? What do we talk about? The movie's good.
Is that why Doctor Strange was longer?
You're confusing me.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
So
The
anyway,
visuals are nice.
yeah, the movie looks good.
One thing I can give the MCU by this point is that you can slightly tell what's CGI, but if you're not looking for what's CGI, you're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna see anything that's super out of place.
Yeah, they do a good job with the CGI.
Yeah. Sensitive nipples. We're nearing the point in the review where we just quote the movie's lines out of context. Also, rest in peace, Walkman.
He has a knockoff MP3 player now.
With 300 songs. 300? And then I look at my phone and I'm like,
you sweet summer child. Peter Quill, you sweet summer child. Oh.
yeah.
You know the fact that he's like 30, yeah, he's like 30 years old. That he's like 30 years old. And I'm only 26.
We also mentioned that Ego probably killed like a bunch of people with the seed thing explosions.
It's not important.
The climax was amazing in this movie.
Yeah, it's very good.
Like many of the
blind
MCU
button.
movies, like most MCU movies, at least have a nice climax. This is a pretty good one, though.
Yeah, one of the better ones.
It might just be the space theme that beats it out Doctor Strange for me, honestly. And also just because instead of one hero to love, I have all these ones to love.
Yep. Dynamics! Waves arms around crazily. And then poses.
With your noodle arms?
Indeed. I mean, Noodle, the last I checked, is top
Also,
tier
what the
until
frick?
Wolverine.
Groot swore!
We need to have a serious talk about your language. I am Groot.
Also, the credit scene of Teenage Groot was hilarious.
I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. Now I know how Yondu felt.
Also, Stan Lee got stranded in space.
Like the Watchers. Huh. How did he even get
Why
there?
was Howard the Duck here?
Where else are they gonna put him?
Good point.
They put him in the main plot and people are not gonna be happy. I mean, I guess I could put him in like Deadpool or something. That would work.
Just throw all the characters they don't want to work with into Deadpool.
You can put Squirrel Girl in the main plot. I'll be happy.
Squirrel Girl goes into
It'd
Deadpool.
It'd be like, I'll be happy. That person that I know will be happy. Yeah, we'll be happy.
There we go, 25 minutes. Respectable review time. Even though everyone already left like 10 minutes ago. Like, comment, subscribe. I am